Good morning, Devils fans. It is finally here. The season is starting. We've got the season opener, the home opener, all that good stuff. I'm going to be there. Probably not wearing this jersey, but instead going to be in my Nico jersey. So keep an eye out for me as I hopefully might sneak out of work even earlier than I told my boss. Maybe make the red carpet event. Starts at 4 p.m. For those of you that are looking to attend. It's a great time if you haven't been there before. Get to see all the guys come out, swagged out in their suits. They walk the line. They'll talk to you, very briefly. Sign stuff if you need it. It's a good time. They have the whole block kind of basically shut down for the event. Lots of outside games if you want to bring your kids. Lots of drinking right down in the alleyway around Reds and American whiskey. If you listen to the podcast, American Devils Advocates podcast that dropped this morning, started off the episode with a bit of debate going back which one you should have your patronage at. I know myself, I'm probably going to be bouncing back between the two of them as I have a handful of people that want to meet up. And so definitely plan on catching me there because the moment the red carpet event finishes up, if I'm there or show up after that, that's where I will be up until we head inside. Definitely going to check out some of the new food within the Rock. Probably not some of the new drinks as they seem not exactly up my alley, especially at the price points they'll be at. But we'll definitely be checking out some of the food. I'll review that tomorrow. But mostly it's going to be all about this game. Opening 7:30 p.m. start as we are the national broadcast, playing against the Detroit Red Wings, who have a lot of hype and expectations for themselves coming into this season. Is the Yezer plan finally going to come to fruition, or is it going to continue to just kind of slowly trudge along and be very mid the entire way? Their biggest piece they brought in was obviously Alex DeBrincat. He's hoping to return to form with a 40-plus goal season. I'm also hoping he does that for my fantasy team, but hopefully not tonight, as the rest of their team is pretty so-so. I mean, the top line with DeBrincat, Larkin, and I believe Perron rounds out on the right wing there is decent enough. At least Larkin and DeBrincat definitely do a lot of the hard carrying there. But after that, it kind of drops off quite a bit, in my opinion, just not being all that great. You've got Comfer and Comp rounding out the top three centers. And then at wing, it's Lucas Raymond, which is kind of their Alexander Holtz for us. A guy that you could say maybe has had a better start to his career than Holtz, but still has nowhere near met the expectations that the team is expecting of him. So I think he's a solid player. We'll just kind of have to see how he continues to grow in his role with the Red Wings. I'm not expecting much from him tonight, as I think whether he's paired against our second top six line, whether that's the Nico, Timo, Mercer line, as it does appear Holtz will be starting with Palat and Haula. I think we are just a matchup nightmare for them. Defense, Mo Sider is very solid. Obviously had the amazing rookie season, bit of a downturn, sophomore slump. So there's high expectations coming in for him. Contract year and all that, and the third year as a pro here in North America. So I think he's pretty good. I just don't think it really stacks up to our defense, because after that, I know Sherratt burned us real bad at the last opener, and so hopefully we don't have a repeat of that. But after that, they really have, power play merchant, Goss to be here, Ghost Bear coming over. They're running a double defenseman top power play unit, which I hate infinitely more than just our split squad units. And then after that, it's, some older guys with Jeff Petrie. Olimata's even getting up there, 29. So, yeah, obviously, we're supposed to be league favorites. There's very few teams that I do not have high expectations for us heading into basically any matchup. As you guys know, we had the 7-0 preseason, just as I predicted. The 82-0 regular season is about to start. And, yeah, it's going to be a crazy one. I've got a long drive from down here in South Jersey. It's, anywhere from an hour and a half, hour, 40 minutes in. Still going to pick exactly where I want to park and head on over, and then just see who's around to meet up with. I believe I'm actually down in the lower bowl for this game with one of my buddies that's giving me the ticket. And while I don't think it's the best viewing experience, usually my preference is in the 100s. Can't turn down a free ticket, obviously. And just the home opener atmosphere is always killer. Basically can't beat it until you get into that playoff type situation. Other than maybe, the 13-game win streak there is kind of hard to beat as a in-season atmosphere goes. But beyond that, the home opener just, especially when it's the season opener as well, very, very hype. Yeah, nothing else too crazy. I've covered this lineup up and down for days now. We know the top line, Jack Bratt Toffoli. If you listen to the podcast, my prediction for first goal this season is going to come out of Toffoli, with honorable mention Timo Meier. If you didn't catch before practice yesterday, Timo was out on the ice extra early working on his shot. And yeah, we know he's ready to go. I predict also he is going to have a massive hit at some point in this game. We watched him in the preseason really let up on really destroying guys. Didn't use the body too much. And I think he knows what role he was really brought in to fill. It's not just putting the puck in the net, but it's to be that physical presence within the top six. And I think we will see that happen at some point tonight. Also predicting probably a big Kevin Ball hit. I don't know if he plans on doing that Rangers-esque hit in every game, or he really was just setting the tempo from the last playoffs against them, but I can see him also leveling some guy out. The team knows heavy hits, laying the body is not our full game, but we got a couple guys that can do it now. But really, I'm hoping to see that flying up and down the ice, transition game hockey that we've come to know and love from these New Jersey Devils. And yeah, a Jack Hughes goal almost seems impossible to not predict. I really would like to go out on the limb, predict him for the Hart. Ted Lindsay, hopefully even just runner up there, and putting his name in with Timo on the Rocket Richard. Jack is someone I have followed around and kept in my fantasy leagues basically across all of them. Favorite player in those facets, and yeah, just big year from Jack, obviously. Big opening game from Jack is a almost expectation at this point. I think him and Bratt will absolutely tear it up, and I just don't think the Red Wings are going to be ready for the speed and oomph that we are going to bring for tonight. So yeah, that's going to do it. Can't wait to bring the reaction from first game of the season. Going to actually be there. All the festivities, everything. I'm going to talk about all of it tomorrow morning. And we're probably not getting back till midnight, so we'll see how much energy I have in the morning tomorrow. But yeah, that's going to do it, guys. Just hyped, excited. Oh, I can't wait to get going. This work day is definitely going to drag on a bit. I'm going to burn through it as best I can. And like I said, try and get out here a bit early and enjoy it. Maybe I'll record some video while I'm there and just kind of upload it to the channel as I go along. We'll see exactly how I plan on covering all of it. Just, I do these in one take. I'm a very in-the-moment kind of guy with this stuff. So, yeah, we'll see what the vibes are, how I'm feeling, and what I'm able to put out there for you guys. So, let me know what your guys thought. Hopefully this goes as well as we're all expecting. If it doesn't, if we have a slow start or the Red Wings just have an absolute tear, because they have the guys that can do it. Goalies are goalies. Whether our guy has a stinker or their guy stands on the head, that's just hockey. But let's not get too crazy, even if tomorrow were to go poorly. But let's not get ahead of ourselves there. Obviously, 9-0 win tonight is the expectation. Easy skating, coasting. The boys are ready to go, and so am I. So that's going to do it. For like the 100th time I've said that this episode. I'll see y'all tomorrow morning after this big W. As always and forever, let's go Devils, baby.